Dear YouTubers, welcome to my channel. This is Sam Fidel speaking from beautiful retro times, and today I would like to make a comparison between my personal amplifiers. These are my amplifiers for daily use, and this is mainly my daily driver. This is the Kenwood KR770. As you see the logo, sorry for the volume, and this is the Luxman R1070. So 70, and they are from late 70s. They belongs to same era, the industrial date. So let's go for each one. In my opinion, as I'm using them for almost 1 year here, and this one almost 7 months, I know there are too many differences between the characteristic and the profile sound of each one. Now that's why the reason I made this comparison, because they are almost the same date of manufacture, and both they have almost the same output, same distortion, and almost very close the same weight. Here, this is the Kenwood. Let's get started here. Its output 80 watts RMS per channel. So this one output is 80, here is 75. Distortion here is 0.02, here 0.02. Line in sensitivity here is 85 decibel, here is 75. So higher sensitivity here. The weight here is 12.5 kilograms, here is almost 14.89 kilograms. Now for build quality, I cannot say the Kenwood is less quality than the Luxman, but also if you consider the materials, this thing is really expensive and well engineered. But what I like here, if you look at both machines, this one gives you a brushed, smooth, like a river music. You know, it's huge, deep, and smooth and powerful. This machine, unlike this machine, this one, it gives you a sharp noise. Sharp. It's like a glass. When you break down a glass, that is the sound how it looks like from the Luxman. Here, no. Here it's like a river, like a waterfall. When the waterfall huge and heavy, okay, and it's satisfying for listening or watching. This is the same story happening here. So as my profession car mechanic, fixing cars, so I look at these like this is a sport car, but it's a budget sport car. Gives you an incredible performance for its budget. And here it's a sport car, but it's pretty expensive. Like you go for Golf R, Volkswagen Golf R, it's incredible for what performance it gives you, for what you paid for. And here you go for Lamborghini. So Lamborghini versus Golf R. Golf R, for its money, it's incredible. This is how I see my devices. Now, in terms of quality, if you look here, buttons. So in terms of quality, here buttons are really good. I mean, you feel it's little loosey, but they are working very good. Silver front, aluminium, real wood, grill black, matching the black sides. If you see here, black, wood, black, silver, and with long strip black. It has Kenwood logo, the old one, the classic, and here the technology that in this one, the zero switching and high DC, the peak level, it's digital, and it shows you per watt per impedance, 8 impedance. I like the volume, good touch, and it's really well built, and it sounds amazing. I love how sound this machine is. It's really amazing. Now for this machine, this is what you can expect from a Lamborghini car. Yes, you buy the Lamborghini, it's not for city drive. You want to go wild, and this is exactly what you expect from this machine. In engineering views or in materials, you see the amount of real wood, and it's really expensive wood. The way how it has coolers, 2 coolers, heat sinks here, and it's really heavy. You can look at the stainless steel, the quality of buttons. So this is something else compared in terms of materials or engineering. But I still love this one. Why? Because this one is satisfying you when you want to play music for a long time and very good quality. It's still it's cheaper than this machine, but it gives you exactly the same performance in different character. And that's exactly what I want to deliver. This machine is processing a very beautiful sound. And I search on the internet, there is no one mentioning how is this machine sounds good. Nobody is mentioning. And I really wondering, because I hear many old vintage Kenwood amplifiers, and they were not the same quality of this machine. So that's why now I will play a music here to show you how it sounds, and on the same speakers I will play it here and I'll show you how it sounds again, and you will hear how it's sharp and crystal clear here, and hear how it's brushed and deep and heavy and powerful. In terms of subsonic, now this machine, it produces the sound from 1 hertz to 350,000 hertz, means it's below or under our ability to hear, and also it's above. So that's why you have filters for subsonic. You have filters here, subsonic filter and high filter. So when you are running on high volume like this, and trust me, when you see this one here, means your neighbor's going to call the police. Okay? You have to put these on, these switches. Now, this is the microphone volume for mixing, microphone input, main audio volume switch, and this is the auxiliary, phono, FM, AM, and that is 2 tapes input. And here is the synthesizer. This is a Quartz. It was a new technology at that time. It has a good search ability, auto search and saving. You can save up to 6 channels, and it has very good radio, very good radio. But if you disconnect electricity, you lose all your saved channels. There is no built-in battery, and it shows you a very beautiful indicators for the strength and stereo and the band, and you can look the radio frequency here. It has very beautiful options. You can also move this switch for turnover. This is the bass. I always put them on flat position because No need to go higher or boost treble. I don't recommend that, especially when you like to play music loud, same as I do. And that is the MIDI. Okay, here the speaker control. You can connect two pairs of speakers, and this is the phones here, headphones. You can use headphone. Okay, so that's for the Kenwood. Let's turn it at the back. As I mentioned, it's heavy. It's not a lightweight. So here the screws, as you see, the real wood. Okay, and you can connect any outlet, this electricity for outlet like phono or cassette tape or whatever. And you see by the way, when I bought this unit, it wasn't open yet, and unfortunately one mistake happened and blown, so I took it and I replaced all parts original. Now here for FM you have also different filtration system. I like it. It's comprehensive functions and ground for radio. They are interested too much in this machine to gives you the best possible radio you can hear. And trust me, without even antenna, you still can get the best of the best radio performance. Input board, you see the tape 1, tape B, and also for records, EOX and phono. And also you can connect this, I have this one, for tape. Okay, and these for AM and FM different grounds, and as you see, you can connect the antenna from upstairs, and that's the ground for phono, and the ground for radio. You can switch the power. It's pretty good machine, and I love it so much. I tried many vintage machines, and I never fall in love with any machine like this. This is a very beautiful sound machine, in my opinion, and I would love everyone, if you see on eBay any one of these for sale, KR 770, you go buy it, you grab it, because you won't regret it if you hear the sound, especially when you connect it to good speakers. But I want to add one point. This machine doesn't give you good sound with any speakers. That is the trick. It's a very tricky, exactly like this one. You can connect a very good and high-end speakers, but sounds won't be good. I have until now no clue about how this one happens. I mean, I connect a very good speakers with high profile on this machine and sounds it's not good. But when you connect different speakers, and you won't expect how beautiful the sound will be after they get connected. And sometimes it comes from even cheap speakers, but you hear amazing sound. And also the same with Luxman. So when I connect my GVC S77 speakers here, sound, I didn't like the sound. It was flattened, not deep, and not so much details. Distortion is high. So I thought there's something wrong with the amplifier. When I connect the GVC speakers S77 to Luxman, sound was amazing. And I have one live stream through HD mic video on my channel, and you can hear how the GVC sounds good on this Luxman, but here it wasn't good. But when you connect the OnQ speakers, the floor stand here, you will hear the sound is amazing, with each detail different than here. When you connect the OnQ here, sound is normal. It's not interesting, and it's not like you know when you walk on the street and something turn your head, force you to pay attention I didn't feel anything special when I play the OnQ on that machine. Here, different story. Here I fall in love with OnQ speakers when I played them, connect them to this one. So I mean different, each one has different character, sound profile. I love how Kenwood, they managed to engineer the sound and deliver it in that way. Now let's go for the other guy. I forgot to mention this button to pass by the tune controls. So you want to go high volume, you press this one and you disable all the equalizer for speaker safety. Now let's move to my other lovely machine. This is the Luxman, and you see it has the same prestige and design lines of Luxman company. Power switch. You have the indicator here, shows you the circuit inspection at the startup. You have the control for peak if you want to play in low volume. So this peak will start, they will change the mathematic calculation of light. So when you press this one in low volume, it will start reacting faster and stronger, more sensitive. And here is the speakers groups. You have two pairs, same as that one. Two pairs of speaker A and B, and you can mix them, same like here. You have the balance and volume control. It's the balance here, that is the look of balance. You can put it left or right. And this is the volume knob switch. This is the radio tuning also switch, and it feels good. It feels good. It's like something rotating also with this one inside, and it's completing your motion. Here, tone. You don't have any mid. You have bass, you have treble. There is no mid. Unlike here you have bass, you have mid, and you have treble. Here you have treble only and bass, and here function selector. You can put it in phono, EOX, or you put it in FM or AM. Regarding these switches on the top, these are for FM. Okay, this is monitor and cassette. That for FM muting or narrow wave, or this is mono and stereo. You can apply Dolby on FM, Subsonic. You can cut the high and the loudness switch. I mean the quality in Luxman, the quality is incredible. You have no any comment about the quality here. And in terms of building materials, this thing is monster. I said, as I said before, it's heavier. This one never been opened and never been repaired. So as you see, the screws, real wood. You see, heat sinks, two fuses for left and right side, speakers terminals here. You can two pairs of speakers. You can get electricity for outlet devices, ground for FM. It's amazing. And here the board for input to phono, to EUX, and for recording for DIC 1 and DIC 2. And this is the ground. You have the magnetic antenna. You have no magnetic antenna there. It's very good built, it's very heavy, and sounds is amazing. Sounds, it's like, you know, audio labs, when you want to test the sound is amazing. It's like a broken glass or crystal. It's very sharp. I didn't touch it, by the way. It's very sharp and it's very punchy, you know. It's sharp, and you have edges between the layers of frequency, between sound. There is edges and very clear, unlike here, blurred. Like when you draw anything art and there's colors, and you know when you apply the brush, the blur, hear how it sounds, blur and beautiful. Here it shows how there is differences and there is tolerance between the layers of sound. So if you have unclear audio source, I'm not advising you to play it here. It's only for a very clear source of a music. And like here you can hear anything, you are welcome. So let me connect them. I choose a speaker match both, to be fair, match both of amplifiers, and I'm going to connect it and we'll try out the music in EOX auxiliary for both sides. Alright, as I connected my speakers Pioneer, and I'm using them as monitor speakers. I'm not using them for listening, only for testing amplifiers. There are 4 impedance, to be fair, for both. So 4 impedance on these monitor speakers depends on ported bass. Okay, it will be fair enough to justify which one has the, I don't want to say the best sound, but I mean it will justify which character belongs to each amplifier. So we'll start from free stuff on the internet. I turn it on. Volume, let's go for mid, at the middle exactly. And equalizer off, it's only all flat, no any special effects, no any filters on, no anything, just EOX, plug and play, only volume at the middle. So let's start. Please don't forget, guys, the channel. Thank you so much. It's a little bit loud. I will go back for a while. Again, we connected the Luxman, power on, volume at the middle, no loudness, and see, treble. I love this machine. I really love it, and I really appreciate how it sounds like. So now move to the... Alright guys, now obviously in my opinion the winner is Kenwood. It's richer, better, and it separates the layer of sound in amazing way. When you hear it here, as you notice, the song and the music is more rich, more detailed here. Here it's accurate, but it's not fluffy as here. It's not satisfying and deep and rich as there. So here it's just accurate as a crystal glass, glossy sound. It has the sparking and brightening edges, but it's not brushed and smooth as this one. So in my opinion, my personal opinion, this lovely machine won. So now this doesn't mean this is a bad unit. For example, listen to this song and see the difference. And sometimes I like to use these headphones. It's a classic Akai at night when people sleeping, so you don't disturb your neighbors, you respect them. But you see how this music is very accurate. It needs accuracy, so it's very, very good in Luxman. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to support this channel, okay? And see you next time.